The 3 diets that really work. We've all heard the hype: lose 10 pounds in 10 days, or drop a dress size by next week. But let's be real. How often do those diets actually stick? Traditional weight loss plans sell by promising us quick fixes, but research shows that they rarely deliver lasting results. The good news? There are other kinds of diets that do work, not for reducing pounds, but for ridding us of the emotional baggage that weighs down our quality of life. In this post, we'll explore why conventional diets fail and introduce you to 3 unconventional diets that can transform your life for the better. No hype, no sales pitch. Just real and lasting results. Ready to dig in? Why traditional diets usually disappoint. Let's start with the hard truth about weight loss diets. Research shows they're more likely to leave you frustrated than fit. The highest caliber clinical trials to show that most people who lose weight on diets regain it within a few years, sometimes even more than they lost. Why do these diets fail? They're often too restrictive, making them tough to stick with long term. Plus, they rarely tackle the deeper habits or emotional triggers behind overeating. Crash diets might shrink your waistline temporarily, but they don't change your mindset, your environment, or your lifestyle. Here's the silver lining. While weight loss diets may not hold up, other types of diets can create life-changing improvements. However, these novel diets aren't about counting calories or portion sizes. They're about curating what feeds your mind and soul. Here are 3 diets that can help you ditch the scale and focus on emotional well-being instead. The 3 diets that actually work. 1. The social media diet. Picture this. You're scrolling through Instagram and suddenly you feel anxious, envious, or just plain worthless. Sound familiar? Excessive social media use is like emotional junk food, a dopamine rush followed by a negativity crash. Studies show, for example, that spending more than 2 hours a day on social media markedly increases your odds of experiencing mental health concerns. It's a vicious cycle. The more you scroll, the worse you feel. The fix: go on a social media diet. Cut your screen time. Start with a 30-minute daily limit and watch what happens. Research shows that reducing social media boosts your mood, improves sleep, and even sparks productivity. A social media diet can be especially effective if you shift your remaining social media time to positive rather than negative or comparative content. This diet is not about quitting cold turkey. It is a diet that lets you reclaim your mental space. Try it for a week, and you might be surprised how much lighter you feel. 2. The mental health diet. Number 2 is the mental health diet, inspired by author and spiritual leader Emmett Fox. Point 5. He famously said, "You are not what you think you are, but what you think you are." Replay that sentence in your head a few times for full effect. Negative self-critical thoughts like, "I'm a failure," or "I'll never get it right," are emotional fast food. They are intense and even feel true in the moment, but they leave you drained and discouraged. The mental health diet flips the script. Step 1. Catch those toxic thoughts. Step 2. Replace them with something grounded and constructive, like, "Let's try another way," or "I can get through this." This isn't about plastering on a fake smile. Fox's approach is about rewiring your mind for adaptability and resilience. Over a surprisingly short time, cutting out the junk thoughts and adding in nutritious thoughts can lift your self-esteem and brighten your perspective. This is a diet that feeds your soul, one thought at a time. 3. The toxic relationship diet. Finally, let's talk about the toxic relationship diet. You know those people, the ones who criticize everything, always see the worst, and do their best to make you feel and think just like they do? They're emotional vampires, and spending too much time with them can poison your health and well-being. Studies show that negative social interactions increase stress and lower self-esteem, while positive ones do the opposite. Based on research such as this, can you guess what the best predictor of happiness was in the epic 80-year Harvard study? Good relationships. 6. So here's the plan. Reduce time with the naysayers and boost time with people who think abundance and see opportunity. Surround yourself with empowering, optimistic people who lift you up and inspire you to grow. This doesn't mean ghosting everyone. It's about being strategic with your social energy. Swap a coffee date with a complainer for a chat with someone who celebrates your wins. The difference in your mood and confidence will speak for itself.